If a woman lets you touch this specific part of her body, brother, she's already yours. And before you think this is just clickbait or some empty alpha male phrase, stick with me, because what I'm about to explain today can completely change the way you read female signals and understand human interaction. There is one area on a woman's body that often acts like a powerful emotional indicator. When she allows you to go there, it is not just physical permission. It reflects a deeper level of comfort, trust, and emotional openness. Today, I am going to explain what can happen psychologically when a woman feels comfortable with physical closeness and why touch can sometimes reveal emotions that people do not easily say out loud. Pay close attention because this is not about cheap seduction tricks, manipulative mind games, or empty internet advice. It is about understanding how trust, emotional safety, and human connection work in real life. If you enjoy learning about psychology, relationships, and human behavior, consider liking the video and subscribing so you do not miss future insights. Now let us get straight to it. A woman's body language and comfort with touch can often be understood as levels of trust that develop gradually over time. Think of it like emotional gateways that open step by step. Every time a person allows closer physical interaction, it usually reflects an unconscious evaluation. The mind asks silent questions, such as, who is this person to me? Do I feel safe around them? Do I respect them? And do I feel comfortable sharing physical space with them? Much of this process is instinctive rather than logical. The problem is that many people misunderstand these signals. Some believe that touching a shoulder carries the same meaning as touching someone's face. Others think holding hands has the same significance as touching hair or gently brushing someone's cheek. When these signals are misunderstood, people often misread the situation and lose opportunities to build genuine connection. To better understand this, imagine a general map of physical comfort that develops in stages. But before discussing those stages, there is an important warning. Physical contact should never be used as a tool for manipulation. Human touch does not work that way. Physical interaction between two people involves emotional signals, neurological responses, and instinctive reactions. When someone touches another person, the brain does not simply register contact. Instead, it quickly analyzes intention, emotional tone, body language, and whether the situation feels safe or uncomfortable. This happens in fractions of a second, often beyond conscious awareness. Research on emotional communication through touch has shown that people can sometimes identify feelings such as care, compassion, attraction, or reassurance simply through the way someone touches them. Studies have also suggested that women are often highly sensitive to these signals. Their nervous system tends to pick up subtle cues behind gestures, posture, and tone. Because of this, when you touch a woman, she does not just feel a hand on her skin. She often senses the emotional state behind it: confidence, calmness, tension, nervousness, sincerity, or insecurity can all be communicated through physical interaction. Everything is transmitted through body language and subtle energy. Understanding this can help explain why the same gesture can feel completely different depending on the person doing it. One person may touch someone's arm and create no reaction at all, while another person making the exact same gesture may create a strong emotional response. The difference is usually the context, the emotional connection, and the level of trust between the two people. Now, imagine these levels of physical comfort building gradually. The first level includes neutral areas such as arms and shoulders. These places are generally socially acceptable zones for casual contact. A light touch on the shoulder during conversation or guiding someone through a crowd usually carries little emotional weight. It simply signals normal social interaction. The next stage can involve hands and wrists. When someone allows hand-holding, it often represents a greater degree of emotional openness. Hands are powerful tools of communication. They are used for expression, reassurance, and connection. Holding hands can create a stronger sense of closeness because it involves shared physical contact and attention. Asterisk, another stage sometimes includes the waist or lower back. This area is more personal and can signal a growing level of comfort. A person cannot easily see who is touching them in this area, which means it requires a certain level of trust. If someone leans towards you instead of pulling away when you place a hand there during a respectful interaction, it can indicate they feel comfortable in your presence. However, it is still important to understand that comfort does not automatically mean romantic attraction. It simply means the person does not feel threatened or uneasy around you. Asterisk, moving further. Areas such as the neck or face often represent deeper personal trust. The neck is biologically sensitive because of arteries and breathing pathways, and the face is strongly tied to personal identity and emotion. When someone allows gentle contact in these areas without discomfort, it often reflects a strong sense of safety and closeness. But there is still another form of interaction that many people overlook, and that involves hair. Asterisk, hair can carry significant emotional meaning for many women. It can represent identity, personal style, femininity, and self-expression. People often touch their own hair when they are nervous, thinking deeply, flirting, or processing strong feelings. Because of this, allowing another person to touch or play with their hair can symbolize a high level of comfort and emotional relaxation. When a woman allows this naturally and responds positively, such as leaning slightly toward the touch, smiling, or relaxing her posture, it may suggest that her nervous system feels safe in that moment. This kind of response is usually subconscious and reflects emotional ease rather than deliberate thought. Asterisk, however, it is important to understand that this level of comfort develops naturally over time. It cannot be forced or rushed. Genuine trust grows through respectful behavior, emotional presence, and authentic interaction. Physical gestures become meaningful only when they follow a foundation of mutual respect and connection. Touch should always feel natural and welcome, never intrusive or pressured. Asterisk, the deeper truth is that physical contact is not a strategy for conquest. It is a form of silent communication between two people. When someone responds positively to physical closeness, it often means emotional barriers have gradually lowered and a sense of comfort has been established. Understanding these signals can help people become more aware of body language, emotional boundaries, and the importance of trust in relationships. Asterisk, this explanation helped you see human interaction in a new way and gave you a deeper understanding of psychology and attraction. Consider liking the video so more people can discover it. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you do not miss future discussions about relationships, psychology, and human behavior. In the next video, we will explore subtle body language signals and unconscious behaviors that people sometimes display when they feel strong attraction but try to hide it. See you in the next one.